An exciting dog walking video. It's like October 4th or something. I think it's Saturday. Got everybody walked except Sparta and Arlo now. Kinsley up there always being silly. Once I get out of the fence, she has to run and act all silly. I don't know why. Well, Oakley's perked up and looks like it's October, but it's not wilted anymore. There's the old blooms on it when it bloomed back this summer. But definitely perked up. Arda, don't get up over there. Come on. Come on. No, let's not stay away from the weeds. Perked up the flowers. I have some of these planted in some of my containers in the backyard. It's an aster. It's a type of aster that just grows wild. I think it's a neat looking little flower. Some different types of goldenrod down there. Alright, Sparta, we're not going over there. Nope. Some over here is the plant, I can never keep the name straight, this white snake root or whatever. It's all out in the woods over there. Get some more of it right there. More of the aster that I like. Come on. Let's get going. Acorns and hickories falling. Especially all the white oaks, because they're dropping acres this year. They drop their acres every other year. I'm see if I can find. They're all turning brown now because they've been laying here. They're all over the driveway. It's steady falling. I don't see any fresh ones. Once when they're greens, they're fresh and they turn brown. I can feel them under my feet though, that's for sure. That's them when once they turn brown, but they were like a lime green. Alright, Sparta, let's go. Come on. Let's go. We gotta get down the driveway. You would wrap around me. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, so. Uh-oh. Poop time. Beginning to get messy. Oh, it'll spin around me again. So now we got that business done. That rain we had, I don't remember, a week ago, 2 weeks, whatever it was. I think it's been about 2 weeks now. Kind of perked stuff back up a little bit, but of course everything's starting to ramp down now, so it's just, but at least everything's, kind of revived a little bit. And over here we got those, let's see, there's 2 of them. There's one right there and one right here, shagbark hickories. They drop hickory nuts every year, but they drop them great big. I got one in the kitchen. It's a lot of times they drop and they crack open, but got their shells all over the place too. That's all. The tree gone. I don't know but that's all that's left. They took the wood and they cut it up and took it for the neighbor so he can have firewood. So he got a lot of firewood. Go over here. Come on, Sparta. Come on. I know you don't want to walk through the wet grass. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Sparty. Just for a second. Come here. But it kind of moved up once they got the big, the main trunk cut off of it and stuff. It kind of lifted up. It made a big old indention. Big tree. Of course, the dirt's all dried up too, so that helped get some weight off of it. Marty? No, don't go over there. It's just a lot of sawdust and stuff laying here, so. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Oh my goodness, he's so weird about walking through this tall, scraggly, wet grass. Is an airplane or a boat going down the river? Oh, look at those planes flying three, like together. If I can zoom in on it. Huh, isn't that neat? Wonder what they're doing. Well, ain't that a neat thing to capture? Oops. There's some more coming. Oh, here's another set of them. Find them. Bear with me here. Power lines in the way. Back out here. Huh. As far as like, let's go. I don't know what you'll see. Down here and do some weed eating. Nice and cool last night. The night before it was warmer. I think when I got up at 7:30. It was 60. So it's kind of warming up now. You can definitely feel it. But I think we got some rain coming on Monday. So walk down here just to this power pole down here, and then turn around and go back and get Arlo, walk Arlo, and then I'm going to sit down and have my coffee. All these, maybe I've got a little bit further, but when the power company came and sprayed, the kudzu, it never grew back, but of course all the other, where they sprayed, they just drove the truck and they just, whatever stuff they had, they shot a big stream all the way down. No, Spar, don't get all that stuff. No. You can kind of tell. Kudzu never grew back in that spot, but I see a few little scraggles, but no, Sparty, it's down the weeds. Don't you get ticks. But, all this darn, you want to smell something. I hate this stuff it's not native. It's in the mint family, but it's called beefsteak. In the book, if you look up the word beefsteak, that's this plant here. It's in the mint family, but it's kind of got a weird, minty, stinky. I think it stinks. These, they get taller, but this is where it's grown back from the last time he come up here and weed eated. But stuff seeds like crazy, as you can tell. It's all over the place. Puts out these little flowers. The bees seem to like it, but it's pretty invasive. I don't like it just because I'm sure you'll see it, but I never knew what it was called. Just look through books. I guess it's from India or whatever. But look, there's a bee over there on that one. Little bumblebee. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's kind of, it's definitely got a mint smell, but it's not a nice, I don't know, it's a honeybee. Well, I mean, I guess the honeybees like it, so I mean, I guess it has one good benefit. But it's just all over. He's got to come over here and weed eat, and probably the last time cut it down, and come springtime. But you can kind of tell where they sprayed all the way down. But anyways, it'll be back though. Come on, Sparta, we gotta get up. Come on, let's go. No. Come on. I know you want to eat your favorite plant. He likes the leaves off the certain little, those little wide leaves right there. He likes those. It's actually a baby tree. It's an elm tree. I really don't want him to stick his head in the weeds because those little baby ticks. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, we said go walk Arlo. Come on, let's go. Come on. I didn't walk him yesterday. I walk McKenna every morning, but she's kind of just make a lap with her. She won't come down the driveway. She keeps wanting to go down her little McKenna trail, but not time for that yet. Have to wait probably about another month or so. We can start taking McKenna's trail again. But yeah, she might walk when we walk together. Walk the dogs together. We take her and Kinsley together, and she might come halfway, but she won't ever get up here to this far. She'll stop and like, no, as far as I'm going. Sparty, you just want to get over there in them weeds, don't you? Walk back up that hill a little bit. No. Come on, no. It's okay, come on. You don't need to go over there. Come on. Ticks, I wish they would go extinct. It's one thing we could be just fine without. I didn't walk them at all in the summer because it's too hot. Gotta go over here and pee on this grass. Well, he'll probably scratch it up. Come on, buddy, let's go. I'm getting hungry. wasn't gonna walk everybody, but I take McKenna out, and man, she would come out and come around. She'll go down that way, and then we circle back, go down there, circle around back behind the house, and come out down by the chickens. And that's about as far as she'll go, is out in the front, but she'd really like to go down her trail. We get back there, she wants like, I want to go down my trail. So you gotta wait a little bit longer. The grass all got ugly because it didn't get no rain. And it's just, it ain't gonna hurt it, but it just, it was awfully pretty. The seed heads are still pretty in the sun, but it was so thick and green and pretty all summer until probably about a month ago. It just said, okay, I brought a little water to it. Ouch, I got hit with an acorn. I'd bring water here and there, mainly what was dripping off the air conditioner, but I couldn't do much with it because it's so much big clump of grass right here next to this this white oak tree. And come on, Sparty, you don't need to eat no acorn. The little bluebirds have been chatty here lately. Come on. Got a brand new flag we need to get put up. That one's, the corner of it's really ripped bad. But why you don't be eating acorns? Come on, you don't need to eat those. Come on, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna turn you loose. Hold on. I'm gonna turn you loose. He's the only husky that I'll trust to do this, or any dog really, except for Bluesy. I could trust Bluesy. Oh, I always want to come smell my cow bones that I collected. Oh, around the corner. Come on, Sparty, let's go. Come on. See, I trimmed up I cleaned up the bottom and I thinned it out some, but I couldn't really do nothing with the height. I really didn't, because you can see it's got like you stay right there, Sparta. It's got like this big, but I got the fan in the window still there, but it made a big difference. I know you probably can't tell it, but it made a big difference. It was way, way low, but I cleaned it up, thinned it out, and it's a lot better. I've done the best I could with it, because if I would have chopped the top off of it, it would have looked ugly. But I don't mind it. I like it. So my ears, I've just been keeping the dead Sparta. He's over here smelling my catnip. I've just been keeping the leaves, as they've been drying up for the summer. I've just been cutting them off, and it's still Sparta. Where are you going? Come on. Get up here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't you get no ideas. Get over there. But anyways, I just kept the leaves, the ears cut off as they would dry up and get scorched by the sun, because they still look okay, but it's still blooming. Like right here, actually it's not still blooming. Don't bloom till the end of the summer, going into fall, but here's a little bloom. So it blooms at the tail end of summer, very beginning of fall, like this, September, October, it'll send out those blooms. But my plan is my wall here, we got some right there we picked up the other day, is to continue, take up my rocks here, my rock wall. Sparty. And continue this over here, so that way it'll hold in some more mulch, because So that way I can add more mulch on the top to help keep moisture in during the summertime. So they can take full sun as long as they have moisture. And they did good for as hot, ridiculously hot as it was this summer. So there's rocks so they can't, and there's the roots, because if you in this spot here, if you just scratch down the mulch just a little bit, you'll see the roots. So that's why I want to add more to the top, and I did that like a couple years ago, and I thought it would be enough, but obviously as they've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, the bulbs get a lot of roots. So I think if I continue this out, with with those blocks, it'll hold them. I'll probably get a big bag of that, like peat moss. That's really good for moisture, and I mean, not like layer, like really thick, but add enough to where it's going to help them. So I don't want to dig them up. I like my ears. I mean, they look kind of pitiful now, but it looks really good all the way up until, I don't know, I guess August they started getting scorched and stuff because it was so hot. But yeah, they're still blooming. They still want to put out new leaves and stuff, so I know they're okay. But it's a neat little... Marty, what you eating? Eating dirt. You don't need to eat that. Come on. Alright, Kinsley says let's go. She's going to try to get Sparty. Alright, Arlo, you ready for your walk? I'm going to put McKenna inside. Alright, well, I've blabbled. I've blabbed long enough, so I'm going to get off of here, walk Arlo, and then I'm going in to have some coffee. Oh. Planted some marigolds about a month ago. And I got this is a corabells, or Jess calls them, well, they're the heucheras. This is the wild berry, but this is probably one of the prettiest ones. It'll come back. This grass here won't come back, but I just thought it looked good. Here, got this big pot at Home Depot. Actually, a great big old humongous pot was like $15 or $16. They got some pretty decent deals on their pots. This pot right here is probably, I don't know, a good 2 foot, maybe probably more than 2 foot tall. And it's probably, really, it's pretty wide too. So, but yep. So anyways, I'm going to go. So, another exciting video later. Bye-bye.